probably late last year, worked with some of the wonderful people at the beer store and brewers retail and came up with this concept of really twofold, really bringing kind of the bottles back and helping the environment. And at the same time, rewarding the community. And so that's where Bottles for Buddies kind of came to light. And it's very synonymous with our community in being happy about the world around us, wanting to share. And the two of us worked together and came up with kind of the return, reuse, and reward the community kind of mission or statement around Bottles for Buddies. And what we're asking is if families and individuals in particular after Thanksgiving, right, it just happens to work out, and get ready for winter, that you can return your empties to any of the participating beer stores in your area and just say that you want to support the Bottles for Buddies campaign. Or if you go in and actually purchase any beer for kind of the weekend coming up, you'll also have that opportunity at the counter. So if you're not a drinker and don't go to and from a beer store at all, but like the idea and how this is going to help the Down syndrome community in the area, you can go to a website, bottles, the number 4, buddies.ca. And there you can learn a little bit more of what the proceeds will actually help out for, and at the same time be able to donate whatever intervals. On the website, any donation over $21, which is synonymous with the 21st chromosome for Down syndrome, you actually get a tax receipt as well for your donation. What the foundation is supporting is a number of resources and activities for families within the Kitchener-Waterloo area and right across the province, with the goal to expand across the country as well. And so these are resources that are very relevant to families. We're talking about, there's a helpline that is going to be put into play that allows families to simply reach out to that number, understand and have any of their questions answered with respect to community-based services. So, parents with individuals with Down syndrome from time to time will have, stressful or kind of anxious moments on, in particular, changes throughout that child's life, right? So younger children, and then as they get older, going out of, finishing school and what the workspace looks like. So they have questions. And in a lot of cases, there are associations out there. Our goal is to really help streamline that and make it easy for them to access that information. So on a resource side, on the, of course, fun events and activities, these funds that are generated from this bottle drive will actually help support Camp 321. And so this is a first of a kind in Canada, where families, and there have been plenty from the region that have actually come out already. This is our 3rd year running it. And what it is that families can come up to either the Kawarthas location or our newest one that happened in New Brunswick. And the idea here is them along with the family. And so this differentiates from most day camps or overnight camps. So for $321, a family of 4 can come up for 4 days and 3 nights. And it's glamping. It's not, tent and that to that degree, but it is an experience that most individuals and families have not been able to experience because of limitations sometimes on safety concerns, flight risks, right? The child is looking to run all over the place, but the location up in the Kawarthas is on a beautiful 104-acre island. It's just breathtaking. Yeah, the goal here is to ensure that, like their friends at school and everywhere else, is that they're having the same life experiences that everyone else has. And that is really the root of what the foundation stands for, is bridging that gap between, what limitations are in play, be it financial, be it service availability. The wait times are obviously something that's of concern, but it's making it accessible so that they have the fullest life as everyone else has. the last piece I'd love to close on is that the one of the main reasons the foundation exists, and this is to find the best practices and existing services that are out there, but to bring it consistently across the province and across the country. So there are pockets right across, and Waterloo is a prime example of a number of great services and activities for the Down syndrome community, but it's not at scale. And so our mission is to find and work with local organizations, community groups, and government to add that consistency across the province and the country so that everyone enjoys the same kind of, I'll say, standard of living or activities that are out there